She texted, "I'm in love with someone else. Don't ever contact me again." So I stayed silent until I asked for my money back. Then she threatened me with a false rape charge. So I took her to court and made her regret everything. I'm Aiden. I live in Oregon, work in IT, and until recently, thought I had found the one. Her name is Zoe. We met through mutual friends about 2 years ago. She had this warmth, easy to talk to, smart, ambitious. Things moved fast, but not recklessly. We were both in our late 20s. Over time, we started building a life together. Trips, holidays with her family, planning for a future. She talked about moving in, maybe even marriage. When her car broke down last winter and she was short on cash, I offered to cover the $3,400 repair. She insisted she'd pay me back once her work bonus hit. I didn't push, because that's what you do when you trust someone. 3 months ago, she started becoming distant. Less texting, no more weekend plans, short calls. I chalked it up to work stress. Then, one Tuesday night, she sent the text. "I'm in love with someone else. Don't text or call me again. I'm sorry, but this is final." No warning. Just that. It didn't even feel real at first. I sat on my couch for a solid hour, reading and rereading the message. I didn't reply. What was I even supposed to say? I didn't contact her. I respected her boundary, even though it felt like a truck hit me. A few weeks passed. No follow-up, no apology. Then it hit me. She never returned the $3,400. Not a penny. I wasn't going to chase her out of heartbreak. But this wasn't just some gift. She had promised. I sent one message. "Hey, I know you asked me not to contact you, but I need you to pay back the money for your car. $3,400. Let me know how you'd like to handle it. I'll leave it at that." Within minutes, she replied. Not with an apology or an explanation. "Don't you dare text me again. I swear if you send me one more message, I'll tell people you assaulted me. You'll lose your job, your reputation, everything. Try me." My chest went cold. I stared at her words. I couldn't believe what I was reading. This wasn't someone lashing out emotionally. This was cold, deliberate, and terrifying. We dated for nearly 2 years. I knew things were ending, but this? False accusations. Just for asking for my money back? I didn't reply. I sat on it for a day, then another. I considered going to the police, but what could I say? She might accuse me falsely? That could easily backfire. So instead, I started gathering old messages, bank transfers, voicemails, screenshots of her texts thanking me for helping her with the car. Anything that could prove the money was a loan, and that there was no bad blood before this new guy entered the picture. I even contacted the mechanic who fixed her car and got a dated invoice. She used my card. My name was on file. She thought she could just threaten and move on. She didn't know me as well as she thought. After that threat, I knew one thing for sure. I wasn't going to message Zoe again. Not directly. I started documenting everything. I created a digital folder and named it Zoe, Loan and Threats. Inside it, I stored every bit of evidence I could think of. Bank statements showing the $3,400 transfer. A saved voicemail of her thanking me. Screenshots of our old conversations, where she said, "I'll pay you back as soon as I get my bonus." Even a text from a few months ago where she said, "I wouldn't have gotten through this mess without you." I wasn't obsessed. I wasn't trying to win her back or ruin her life. I just wanted what was mine, and to protect myself. But when someone threatens to destroy your entire life with one sentence, you don't take chances. I reached out to a lawyer I knew from a former job, Mark. Told him everything. Not in some dramatic way, just facts. He didn't seem surprised. He said false accusations are rare, but when people use them as threats, it's serious. He advised me to not engage with her again directly, under any circumstances. He helped me draft a formal letter, a demand notice, that explained the debt in detail and included a payment timeline. It was worded professionally, like a lawyer-to-lawyer communication. No emotion, no insults, just clarity. We sent it via certified mail. That way, she'd have to sign for it. I didn't hear anything for a few days. Then, she posted a cryptic message on Instagram. "Some people just can't let go. Stay obsessed, loser." I didn't respond, but I screenshotted it. That weekend, I bumped into a mutual friend at a bar, Claire. She looked uncomfortable when she saw me. "I didn't know what to believe," she said quietly. I raised an eyebrow. "What do you mean?" She told me Zoe had been talking, spreading stories about how I wouldn't stop harassing her, how she was scared of me, and how I was getting scary about money. She even hinted to some people that I might have forced myself on her once, but she didn't want to make it a thing. My stomach didn't turn, it burned. That's when I realized this wasn't just a bluff. She was planting seeds. I stayed calm, told Claire the truth, even showed her some of the screenshots and the lawyer's letter. Claire's face shifted. "That's really different from what she's been saying." I didn't ask Claire to take sides. I just said, "I'm done with her. But if she tries to hurt me, I'll defend myself. Then I got serious about the next step, making sure she couldn't twist this into some false narrative. I scheduled a consultation with another attorney who specialized in defamation and personal reputation protection. He told me the best thing I could do was quietly build a wall of facts, documented communication, legal action through official channels, and character witnesses. So I reached out to a few close friends and coworkers. Told them, just in case anything came up about me, they should know what's actually going on. I didn't ask anyone to confront her. I just wanted a firewall. Then came the unexpected twist. 3 weeks after we sent the legal letter, I got a message from a number I didn't recognize. "Hey, it's Zoe. Can we talk for a second? Please." No threats. No anger. Just that. I didn't reply. Instead, I took a screenshot. I forwarded it to my lawyer. And I waited. Because now she was nervous. She wasn't expecting me to play it smart and quiet. She thought I'd come unhinged. Instead, I was about to make her regret thinking I was the fool. I didn't reply to Zoe's message. Instead, I forwarded it to my lawyer and asked if it changed anything. He said it only reinforced my position. She broke her own no-contact demand after threatening me with a false accusation. That one message was gold. The next week, Zoe sent 2 more messages. "Can we please just meet once? I just want to fix things." No apology. No mention of the money. Just sudden friendliness. Meanwhile, a friend from college, Jess, called me out of the blue. "You're not going to believe this," she said. "Zoe's trying to clean up her mess." Jess was roommates with Zoe back in college. She heard through mutual friends that Zoe's new guy, the one she dumped me for, had just broken up with her. Apparently, he found out about her threats to me and how she'd borrowed thousands from her ex-word was. He wanted no part of it. Turns out, Zoe had bragged to him that she handled me when I asked for the money. She even showed him the threat she sent about the false accusation, thinking it would make her seem powerful. It didn't. It horrified him. He dumped her. Fast. And now, with her new relationship in flames and whispers spreading through our social circles, Zoe was in damage control mode. But I wasn't interested in revenge for the sake of revenge. I just wanted accountability. So, with my lawyer's help, I filed a small claims case for the $3,400. We didn't announce it. Just let the legal process play out. A few weeks later, she was served. She didn't respond immediately, but about a week before the court date, her lawyer contacted mine. They offered to settle. They agreed to pay the full amount, plus the court filing fees, within 14 days. If I signed an NDA stating I wouldn't pursue defamation or press charges related to her threats. I didn't sign it. Instead, I offered this. I would accept the full repayment, and I wouldn't pursue defamation, as long as she provided a signed written statement admitting that she made a false accusation threat against me in anger, and that I had never harmed or threatened her in any way. The document wouldn't be public. It would just stay in my lawyer's files. For my protection. After a few days of back and forth, she agreed. I got the payment in full. I got the signed statement. And I walked away with peace of mind. Zoe, from what I've heard, she's been slowly isolating herself. Her reputation took a hit. Not because I exposed her, but because the truth quietly leaked out from people who saw both sides. She still posts online like she's thriving, but people see through it now. I've moved on. Therapy helped me process it. I'm dating again, carefully. I don't carry hate in my chest. Just lessons. The biggest one, don't stay silent when someone threatens your dignity. Document everything. Protect yourself. And never stoop to their level. Rise above it with the truth. I'll probably never hear from Zoe again. And that's fine. She thought she could ruin me with one message. Instead, she exposed who she really was. And I let the facts do the rest. What would you have done if someone threatened to falsely accuse you just to dodge accountability? Have you ever been in a situation where walking away quietly was more powerful than fighting back? Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you watching till the end. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more content.